Alright, let us get moving on with session 2 of Everyone is John. This time, we have John Smith. A terrible, terrible survivor of the terrible world of the Wild West. Or should I say the Wild East? Yes. He is originally from a territory that has been ravaged by the Civil War. But now that the war is over, and also that he is a man, John is going west to the wild frontier. Here he hopes to find his fame and his fortune in untamed lands, and hopefully he will survive encounters with terrible savages and horrifying, well, everything else really that's terrible about traveling west. I mean, come on, we've all played Oregon Trail. Enjoy. Alright, so I did the little intro thing, and we're all here. So,
Yep.
you're all playing John. You know that he is a young man that is going west because the Civil War has ended and he wants to seek his fame and his fortune in those wild, untamed lands. So, John is gonna wake up in a carriage, and that is where we're gonna do the first thing of the game, which is... Okay, who deleted their Strax? Why?
Right here.
Did you really
We
delete your
all-
token?
Yes,
I
I
think
did.
we all just need to rename ourselves John. Just to
Okay,
get
you
us
know
in
what?
Here.
Strax, you're taking over JoJo's token for the time being.
Okay.
Trax, have you
Jesus Christ.
attempted Control Zing? Oh no, it's not Control Z. What is it?
Yeah, it's Control Z. Control Z is undo. Yeah.
Okay.
I would take that as a no then. Okay, there we go. He can control JoJo's token. Oh, Lord. We're already off to a good start. Anyway. First part of this entire affair is bidding for control of John. What I want all of you to do, well, actually, Strax and Granny Kickass know this part, but Joker, since you're new,
Yes.
you have 10 willpower. Each time there's a struggle for control of John, I want you to GM message me how much willpower you are willing to bid in your fight to control John.
Okay.
Those who, the person who bids the highest gets control.
Gotcha. So I just do like GM.
Yeah, slash GM and then or slash whisper GM whatever, and then the number that you want to bid. Dasu will not be joining us today. All right, Granny Kickass. You awaken on a kind of a rocky feeling as this carriage that you're in is going over a bit of a rough patch of road right now. It is high noon. And let's make it midsummer. You know what? July 13th. Why not? It is July 13th, 1866. Nothing major happened that day, I believe. But you awaken from your nap as this is a sudden transition from the smooth ride that you were experiencing so far. And it seems to be going through a bit of a forest. So you at least have some nice shade providing some comfort for you instead of being out in an open canyon where the sun would be beating down on you.
And what am I traveling in?
You're traveling in a horse-drawn carriage. The old
Okay.
horse and buggy. Okay, okay, people. What's with your tokens here?
I accidentally deleted myself too.
God damn it! God damn. Okay, I'm creating your token. Don't you dare lay a single fucking finger near that delete key.
All I was doing was updating my willpower number, but yeah, it just went poof.
There,
Um,
you control the JoJo over here. Fucking Christ. It's like, watch it, you.
is anybody manning the horse-drawn carriage, or am I the one driving it, or
You're in the you're in the actual cabin. There is a driver though, or so you assume.
am I able to get to the driver's seat thing from where I'm at?
No.
Am I able? Is it like there's a roof to it, like the kind of covered wagon type thing?
Yeah, yeah. It's a carriage. You know, like it has a solid wooden roof. It has You
I'm in
know, you're
Amish
not.
country. We don't all have roofs.
Okay, calm down there. Calm down there, Miss Amish.
Point is, I want to get to the driver's side via. If I have to go over the roof, I'll go over the roof that way to take over the driver's seat.
You want to take over the driver's seat.
Yes.
Okay, well, here's the problem. One, this isn't the type of carriage where you can easily get to the driver. This is an actual carriage. It's like a transport type thing, and it fits a small amount of people in there. And if you were to open the door, you don't have an easy way to actually get to the driver's seat.
Yeah, I'll still attempt to do it anyways.
Okay. Make me a d6 check.
Oh.
Well, fuck. As you open the door to the carriage, you take one step out and promptly face plant right into the muck that is on the side of the dirt road. And now we do another fight for control over John. By the way, if you lost the bid for John, you don't lose any willpower.
Okay, I had a feeling.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, you gain one anytime he passes out.
Yeah, you also gain a willpower anytime he passes out, so... And there's no max willpower.
So is he passing out right now, or did he
Yep.
follow the thing? Yay.
Yep. Well, here's the thing. Also, when John fails a skill check, there's a fight for control. All right, Joker.
Yay.
You awaken. Well, you gain control of John, and he's face down on the dirt road. He has a little bit of grass in his mouth. Must be a nice taste.
You know, just nice that the grass ain't red.
It is not
Could be
red,
blood.
no. Yes, it is not red.
Exactly. It's like, gotta look at the upside here. Just gonna take a look around. What's going on here?
You're in the middle of a forest. You are laying on the side of a somewhat uneven dirt road. And about 15 feet ahead of you is a horse-drawn carriage, and some guy shouts back to you, "Hey! What are you trying to do there, mister?"
I fell. I was trying to get comfy.
Okay, well, you're lucky that I stopped you. Or I stopped for you. Come on, hon,
Yeah, no,
hop back in.
I'll go back and hop back in.
Excellent. And now it's going to be continuing the journey right along, and John is going to go back to his nap. Willpower spending, go! Yeah, by the way, Joker, you don't retain control of John for long. Because
Fair
another
enough.
thing that also makes him pass out is if something boring's going on.
Fair enough.
But you can bid to retain control.
You are correct.
Alright, Strax. You come
Alrighty,
to, and
Chris.
you're looking at the wooden roof of a horse-drawn carriage. You have a... You feel as if you may have eaten something bad because you have the taste of grass in your mouth.
Smoke a doobie? I don't remember.
I love this. Keep going.
You look out the carriage, see where he's at right now.
You are going through a forest on a uneven dirt road. And the sun is high in the sky that you can see through the treetops.
Alrighty then, I'll go and step out and I'm gonna start searching for critters.
Well, as you step out, well,
Still moving
it's still moving carriage, yeah. So it was moving along at a leisurely pace though, so you're able to easily step out of it.
That's good.
Yes. And as your boots hit the dirt road and make that scuffling sound, the carriage stops and goes, "Hey! What are you doing back there?"
I saw some food I want to hunt.
"You got a whole bunch of provisions back on top of the roof."
Well, none of them's as tasty as squirrel.
Well, now listen here, fella. You did pay a mighty good amount of coin for this trip, but I suggest we start making headway sometime soon. Now, your faceplant back there was pretty bad and set us back only a little bit, but hunting a squirrel?
You want some of this squirrel if I hunt it?
You can feel the driver rolling his eyes. You know what? Why not?
Alrighty, I'm gonna go hunt it.
By all means, make that check. You do indeed see that squirrel. You just gonna wrestle it?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrestle it real good.
Oh god. Okay.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, the squirrel proves to be too much of an opponent for you and it puts you in a full Nelson. Before bitch slapping you in the face repeatedly with its tail. It then scurries off into the woods. Check. Yes. Controlling check. Go. Alright. Time to have a roll off. Granny Kickass and Strax, roll off. Alright, Strax,
wow,
you're...
that's a damn six.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, Strax, since you're still retaining control, yeah, the squirrel did scamper off into the woods, but you do know the direction where it went.
I'm gonna shoot the bastard.
Okay, make me a check. Nah, you hit a log. Before you lose consciousness to the other voices, you see the squirrel flipping you off. And then scampering away. For good. Granny Kickass and Joker, roll off. Well,
Aw,
shit.
Come on.
Well, shit! Double shit! You both
What?
rolled ones?
There.
I was
Okay,
waiting
that's
for
much
the
better.
to roll twos.
I was also waiting for you both to roll twos. Anyway,
Are the other voices aware of what's happening when it happens?
Nope.
nope. So,
Okay. So I'm
you
I'm in-
awaken.
I'm in-
You awaken on the forest floor, and you feel like you just got your ass kicked. And you have claw marks on your arms.
And,
And you
gun's
also
smoking.
your gun is smoking, and you also feel deeply humiliated.
Did I just get like flipped off by a squirrel or something?
That's
So-
a good possibility.
So I look. Is there any other kind of wildlife around? You know, probably feeling hungry around this point. Does not know that there's rations at this point. Is there any kind of wildlife around?
Yeah, you could probably look around and find a squirrel, or maybe in the far distance you could see a deer.
Larger target.
A deer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at a deer.
All right.
This is one of my skills, and then I
Nope.
fail.
All right. You
Deer hunting with revolvers.
spin your pistol around to while you go to draw it from the holster, despite the fact that you don't even remember putting it back in your holster. But you spin it around and it shoots off, and it hits a branch above you, knocks you out cold as it falls on your head. That branch is a mean one, all right.
Feel bad for this carriage driver. I hope this person is also playing What is John and trying to figure out what the hell we're doing.
The carriage driver is looking quite puzzled for whoever seizes control of John next. Alright, Strax. Your head hurts like hell as you regain consciousness, and the driver, you can see him just looking quite puzzled at you. What are you doing? Are you sure you're able to actually wield that thing, son?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just a little rusty after that nap. Give me a second. Are there any
Okay.
acorns around?
Are there any acorns?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are acorns. There are plenty of acorns.
Well, hey, I'll go and gather a few acorns, like 10 or 20 or so. Put them in a
Okay.
pouch.
You
Then-
have a pouch full of 20 acorns.
Let me go and find some. Another squirrel. Gonna try and bargain with it here. Now, it does seem to understand human language. It did flip me off.
Well, that squirrel specifically flipped you off. But yes, there is another squirrel.
I'm gonna look it dead in the eye.
It
Listen
looks
here,
you
little
dead in the
squirrely.
eye. Oh, hmm?
Yeah. I'm gonna tap on the bag of acorns. I'm gonna gnaw on my wrist. I'm gonna point at the driver. Hold up the bag for the squirrel.
It.
What in the world?
Okay, hold on. Repeat that.
He
I'm gonna
wants
hold
this
up.
to attack the driver.
I'm gonna hold up the bag of acorns for the squirrel. I'm gonna gnaw on my arm, on my wrist. I'm gonna look at the driver and point at him. Look back at the squirrel.
You know what? Make me a skill check for animal interpretation.
Please be a 6. Ah!
So many ones, no.
The squirrel has decided that your arm might be tasty. So it flies at your face, claws the shit out of it, and then steals your bag.
Surprised we haven't died yet.
No, but you've gotten your ass kicked twice by squirrels.
Okay.
So Strax, is your obsession getting beat up by squirrels?
You know what's
I
funny?
wish I'd be winning.
What's funny is nobody has yet picked a terrible goal to be their obsession. Nobody has picked something like get ass kicked as their obsession.
Oh, that kind of terrible. Okay.
That would be great. But no.
But yeah, there's another fight for control of John.
I put my vote in.
Granny Kick-Ass.
Okay, finally.
As you
Oh.
come to again, you are on the forest floor. You feel claw marks and pain all over your face. And again, you feel a deep, deep sense of shame.
What in the world is happening to me? Is
Fella,
there still yeah?
fella, why are you getting your ass kicked by squirrels? If you're
No,
if you're
I have no idea.
if you're done now, can we get a move on?
You go on ahead. I'm gonna ride a deer.
You're gonna ride a deer, huh?
Yeah. I
Oh.
see one in the distance. I'm gonna grab it by the antlers and keep on going. Might beat you to where we're going.
You know what? Okay, I'll do that, stranger. And so he just starts going on down the road. And yep, you managed to start riding that deer.
Yes.
It's gonna be odd when we have to fight for when the next fight for control happens. We're just like,
That's one of the best parts of the game. Having someone with absolutely no skill whatsoever gaining consciousness and being like, "Oh god, how do I fly this plane?" But yes, you are indeed riding that deer. It takes you a few minutes, but you and the deer lock eyes. And eventually, there's a big old stare off and it just submits to you.
That's right. I'm gonna try riding it all the way into town if I can.
You're even gonna go past the wagon carrying your stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
I still got my gun. That's all I need. And if I get too bored, I'll just eat the deer. Look at, oh god, I just gave you guys ideas.
Why are you doing this? Okay, you ride the deer all the way into town.
Yes.
And in the town of Pitlick, it's a pretty small town, your stereotypical small western town where for some odd reason there's not a damn tree for miles and it's all sand and terribleness. Everything's made of wood. There's only one general store. Population's maybe 20 people.
Ladies and gentlemen, John has arrived! I shout as I enter the, well, what is it, a gate or whatever, to the entrance of the
There's
town?
not even a gate.
Oh, jeez.
There's a reason this town is called Pitlick.
Well, there has to be somebody around that can see me on a deer.
I mean, yeah, there are like a few people,
Okay.
but they look at you and then they just shrug and return to their work.
I mean, it's gotta be kind of impressive to be on a deer. I mean, come on. Alright.
You're probably dealing with a tired western crowd. You might need to go to a bigger city if you really want
Well.
people to be impressed.
Well, anyways, I better go to, like, some sort of dock if there's a dock in the area.
Nope.
No doctors?
Oh, doctor. Okay, I thought you said a dock. Like you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I interpreted that as a boat dock. Like, what the
We're
fuck?
in the west, but yes, okay, boat dock, yeah, okay. No, dock as in doctor.
Okay.
Get
Yes.
the rabies shots or something over here.
Okay, you stroll into the dock. His office is small and basically contains nothing but a bed and a bone saw.
Would you like me to?
Minus. We're not doing points here, but minus 5 points, Strax.
Willpower? You can remove its willpower. Okay, no.
I could.
No.
No, I won't though. But
We'll
fucking boat docks when your boats get too wrinkly. Minus 5 points.
Just a situation of when the points don't matter.
Yep. Alright, anyway, so. Yeah, this doctor's office basically has nothing except a waiting room. Obviously, you can see clearly to the back. It just has a table and a bone saw. And some bottles on the shelf that you assume are whiskey.
I assume they're whiskey, huh?
Yeah, it looks like whiskey. And
Yeah,
John does. You just walk into the back and take a swig of the doc's whiskey?
Yep.
Hey! Hey! You better pay for that, boy.
I'm in pain here. I just wanted to make sure it was whiskey before I poured it on my arms.
You still better be paying up now. He holds out his hand.
When the carriage arrives, I can pay you.
So you don't have any way to pay, huh?
Do I? I don't think I do.
No, you left most of your possessions on the wagon. The doc draws his
Well-
gun.
I draw mine.
Is John gonna die already?
Look, aren't you a man of honor? Can't you just help patch me up?
Man of honor. Boy, I went into the medical business because there is moolah.
You don't say.
Yeah, y'all fuckers get injured so easily. I make a killing off y'all.
Well, I'm looking to injure myself more if you're interested in that kind of business of being my personal doctor.
Pay me for the damn whiskey. That shit ain't easy to come by now out in these parts.
Can I pay you in food? I got like 19 acorns in my pocket.
No, you have no acorns.
Fucking
Don't I?
No, the squirrel stole the acorns.
But he stole all of them? I said he only
He's
took
no,
Okay.
he stole the entire sack of acorns.
Well, I checked my pockets to see if I have anything of, remote value other than my gun.
You have a single piece of beef jerky.
I got venison out in the back if you want some venison.
You got venison out in the back?
Mhm.
Out in the back
I
where?
rode them all the way here. Oh shoot, I didn't tie them to a post, did I?
Nope. Do you want to check? Do you want to check your deer?
With a roll?
I mean, do you just want to go out and look for it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it scampered off.
I figured it did.
You see, you see it in the distance, but it's far too gone for you.
Mm. Okay, somebody else can take control now.
Okay, you're giving up. Fight for control of John. A very appropriate bid. Strax and Joker roll off.
Holy shit, I thought both of you were rolling a 1.
God damn it!
Oh,
Stop
go
this.
for three! Go for three!
Oh my god.
Come on, three! Aw.
Okay, Joker gets control, but god damn it, you guys need to stop rolling the same number. Okay.
I was kind of hopeful I would also roll a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Okay.
But
So,
yes.
1122.
I'm looking at this doctor. What's this doctor wearing?
Well, as you come to, there's a lot more pain than you remember there being the last time you were awoken.
So I staggered down a bit. I was like, oh shit.
And the doctor is the typical Midwest doctor. He's kind of pudgy. He has a gun pointed at you, wondering how you're gonna. He's screaming something about how you're gonna pay him for some alcohol. Yeah, there is some groinal aching from riding a deer bareback. Yeah.
Alright, man. I'm just in pain here. You're a doctor. I can pay you when my wagon gets here.
Yeah,
If
you
it
said
don't
that
get
before. You said that before.
And if it don't get here, then we can speak with lead when it's high noon. And it ain't high noon now, is it?
Doesn't matter. High noon is any time I want to shoot a deadbeat who steals my whiskey, you drunk.
But I'm not a deadbeat. Because I'm alive. And I pull out my...
He's gonna
I
graze
have
you.
my gun drawn.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna shoot
you're
him.
you're gonna have to make a dodge. Even before you pull
Alright.
your gun out, you're gonna have to make a dodge.
I mean, it should already be pulled.
Yeah, I pulled it out.
No,
Yeah.
as soon as you finish saying "I'm alive," he takes that as a terrible pun, and then he's gonna shoot you.
So I get
You get grazed in the arm, and that's when things go black and fight for control of John.
So we gain a point every time like a blackout happens, or
Basically what happens is anytime John does something boring or fails a skill check, then there's a fight for control.
no,
As
that's
our
not what
beginning the
I'm talking
session.
about will point. I'm talking about willpower.
Oh yes, you gain a willpower every time there's a fight for control.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, Granny Kickass and Strax roll off.
What?
What, you put Strax vote as your bid.
As in, just give it to Strax, but...
Oh, okay, well whatever then. I thought you were voting. God damn it again! Stop it. Anyway, since we're gonna go with the clarification, okay, Strax, you have regained control of John, and there's groinal pain now. You have also a searing pain in your arm as there's blood leaking out of it. There's a fat pudgy guy telling you to, pay up for some alcohol.
I look for that goddamn squirrel.
You can go outside, yes, and when you take a look around, you realize that you transitioned from a forest into a kind of desert area. And there's a small town that you are residing in right now.
That sounds good. I'm gonna run back into the forest.
Oh, God. You're gonna have to outsprint the doctor as he's trying to shoot you.
No?
1d5?
Oh.
No, keep that 1d5. I like that more.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
That would have been a perfect, so...
You know what? I'll allow it since I don't want John to die. It seems to be a common theme within the first half hour. John already gets put into a situation where someone's gonna kill him. But
I just wanted to be patched up.
You stole his whiskey. Yeah, that's right. You have no defense. Okay, moving on.
We commandeered it. We didn't steal it.
That's the same thing in the West. This is frontier justice you're dealing with.
Plus, I had sleight of hand. I should have been able. Oh.
That's not sleight of hand. That's you just blatantly going into his office, opening a bottle of whiskey while he's paying attention to you, and chugging the goddamn thing like it's fucking New Year's Eve and you're desperate at the bar. Now, Strax, you do make it into the forest. And you do see the wagon guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun there. So, we'll discuss stuff before he comes back, and I'll say the brief description of. The wagon guy is behind you. Well, it's in front of you, but, you know, you're between the town and the wagon guy. And he is coming out of the forest. Well, I guess you did beat me to the town, fella. Congratulations. Oh yeah, we all know that old story.
Yeah. So what happened? I didn't hear any of that.
Oh, okay. So you are seeing the wagon that you were in, and there's the driver, and he's going towards the town that you just ran away from.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you did beat me to the town after all, fella. Why are you running away, though?
Well, you see here, I was just looking for those squirrels.
Why are you
Came
so
to the
obsessed with
doctor
fighting squirrels?
Well, you see, now, here, squirrels killed my pappy.
Squirrels killed your pappy?
Yes, they done did.
I
was
can...
sleeping in the woods in a camping trip, when at night they just attacked him.
You know what? I can respect that type of thirst for vengeance, fella. You know,
Yes, sir.
my pappy, he wasn't killed by squirrels, but he was killed by those terrible things we know as swans.
Mm.
They surrounded him and pecked him to death. Oh, it was absolutely horrible. He just wanted to go to New York to see a play.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Them some vicious sons of bitches, swans are.
Oh, yes, they are. And now I know that squirrels can also be vicious sons of bitches.
Mm-hmm. So it's at this point I'm thinking, are there swans in a forest?
You know what? Just for the sake of this, there is one swan.
Alrighty.
You see it off in the distance. And it looks mighty mean.
Oh man. Well, I'm feeling mighty pissed off here after all this groinal achage. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the leg.
You're gonna shoot the driver?
In the leg, yeah.
Why? Okay. Make a shooting check.
What the? Oh,
Oh boy.
You shoot yourself in the
yes.
foot. And fight for control over John.
nope.
Ha ha ha! You put your bid public. Anyway, Strax and Joker roll off.
What number are we gonna match this time?
4. Nope.
No, apparently not.
And you're a high roller.
Well, you know,
Yep.
I
You.
take control. I look at this man. He's been shot. Is he wearing blue?
The driver, he hasn't been shot. You've been shot. You feel a
You
new
said that he
pain.
got shot in the foot.
I said you shoot yourself in the foot.
Okay.
So now you have awoken and there is blasting pain coming from your foot. In addition to, the groinal aches, all the cuts and scratches on your arms and legs, and also the cuts and scratches on your arms and on your arms and face. Yes.
You almost need a doctor.
Oh, and also the bullet graze on your arm.
Damn, Union folk.
I know, right? Damn unions.
Yeah.
The carriage is there. Get money. Get money.
You know, I fought in the war. I fought for my slavery, and they took it away.
Yeah.
I used to own a great squirrel farm.
They freed all your squirrels? Is that why they
No.
mauled your pappy to death?
Yes, yes. You know, we had to give up the squirrels. We were making good money off of the squirrel slaves, but said all slaves had to go free at that point.
Damn, that Abraham Lincoln and liberating all the squirrels and the swans.
Swans.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, my pappy used to have a couple swan bodyguards. Then they wanted more money, he refused to give it to them, and so they surrounded him and pecked him to death. Just when he wanted to see a play in New York.
That sounds like horrible shit.
It was
Man.
horrible shit to hear about in the form of a letter, probably written by some dispassionate police officer.
He looks. Does he see this? Do I see the swan?
You do see the swan.
I tried to shoot the swan.
Oh my god! Okay.
I succeed because I'm actually proficient in shooting.
Okay, yes. You hear a "Wah!" and then you see the swan go down.
One for the pappies. I bring the squirrel. I bring the swan over to the driver.
Yes, you have brought the swan over, but now there's some pudgy guy here yelling about how you stole his alcohol and he's gonna take it from the money from your corpse.
I throw the swan as a distraction and then try to shoot him as well. Yelling,
Okay.
Damn Unioneers! Trying to get money. I don't owe you shit.
Yep, okay, you do shoot the doctor. What the hell are you doing that for?
He's a Unioneer. He's trying to get money that I don't owe him.
He kept screaming about you taking his whiskey.
I took nothing. He's trying to pin me for that. I did nothing to this poor man. He's a Unioneer. He's trying to steal money from me.
I believe ya, but that ain't gonna be looking pretty when they find their doctor out here dead.
Not if the squirrels get him first.
That's true.
Now, help me put this body in the forest.
I listen, fella. I'll keep your secret, but I ain't moving the body.
Alright, I'm gonna tug the body over to the forest. Oh my God.
They found squirrel prints on the gun. What the fuck? They found the claw marks. It looks like this gun has been wielded by squirrels.
So then I'll drag the body over, then I'll go back in the caravan and it's like, I'm glad that we had this talk, driver.
Yeah, me too. And you guys stroll on into town as if nothing happened.
Yeah, and I probably fall asleep on that last little trek of the ride.
Yep. So, fight for control of John. Strax and Granny Kick-Ass roll off.
What number is going to be contested this time?
Apparently 3.
3?
Nope.
Oh, no. It's sad.
Alright. Strax, as you wake up, as you come to, you are back in the town. You're in searing pain though from the wound in your foot. There's the wound in your arm. There's the cuts and scratches on your arms, legs, and face. There's the wound that you took to your ego. But you do feel a strange sense of pride, perhaps from shooting a swan.
Well,
And
then
from
I'm gonna
shooting
realize
you in
what
the
I
ear.
just shot. Then I'm gonna feel like crap because I needed that swan for my plan. Where'd that damn driver go, I wonder?
The driver is still there. You're in the... Oh, yeah, by the way, you're looking up at the roof of the wagon. Carriage. I keep saying caravan for some reason.
I see.
Carriage.
So where are we at right now? We're near town, right?
Yep. You're in the town that you were running away from.
Oh, damn, it's too late for that then. They'll find him. These people in these here parts keep some dogs.
Yeah, they
I'm not
keep
talking
some...
like that.
Yeah, they keep some dogs. And they also keep horses. Cattle.
They got some applesauce for the horses?
Oh, applesauce, huh? We'd have to go out a couple miles for apples.
Hmm. I think we should go and find some.
Want to
I'll
just
pay
move
you
on?
extra for all this trouble.
I mean, you paid me for the entire trip out to Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But I can pay you in applesauce.
you want to pay me in applesauce? You already paid me in coin, fella.
No. Coin and applesauce.
Okay, then. On to the next town we go.
Coin,
Alrighty.
applesauce, and swan murder. See, all I imagine here is that Sin in the background has been playing Oregon Trail.
No,
We are
but
dying of dysentery.
I really hope you guys don't get dysentery. I do not want this to end that way. Because then I'll be like, God damn it, we're a cliche.
We killed swans, we fought squirrels, we killed Unioneers, and we died of dysentery.
Yeah, I don't remember Swans and Oregon Trail, but alright.
I mean, it sounds like a pretty typical game of Oregon Trail with some artistic license.
Mods.
But yes, okay, so the trip to the apple orchard is quite boring. Fight for control of John! Okay. Granny Kickass, as you awaken, you see that small town you see that small town off in the distance. Also, you have a new pain in your foot.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Mm-hmm. And there's a bullet hole in your boot.
Great.
Yep. Looks like it was shot from looks like it entered your boot from directly above it.
Oh, very tall shooter above me, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so are we still traveling then, or are we actually at a place?
Yeah, you've arrived at the orchard. Surprisingly, despite the fact that you were just in a desert, this orchard has green grass, growing trees, and a nice 2-story house.
Is there anybody in the house that might have some medical experience?
Well, you could go up and knock.
Or I just... Alright. Just knock on the door.
Yep. It's a nice house, painted white. And you knock on the door, and a chubby older woman answers it. And she goes, "Oh, hello there, fella.
Howdy.
Why, you look like you're in a bit. You're a. You look like something the cat dragged in.
Yeah, I was hoping somebody in here might have some medical know-abouts.
Oh, you can talk to my husband about that. But, however, he's out somewhere in the orchard.
Do you know when he'll be back?
Ah, probably half an hour.
I might bleed out by then, ma'am. Uh, any good direction of which way he might have gone?
Ah, he doesn't really talk to me about his route. So, he could be anywhere.
Uh, all right. I'll see if I can find him. Hopefully, if not in that next half hour, I might come back.
Oh, why?
Oh.
Why would you do that?
I lost my train of thought now.
Anyway.
Is there any deer in this orchard?
You know what? Okay, yes, there is one deer because it's grazing on the grass in the orchard.
So there's one deer, one squirrel, and one union ear.
And one swan. Actually, no, there were 2 squirrels. Yeah, he found a different squirrel for round 2. Still lost, but it was a different squirrel. Okay, but yes, Granny Kickass, there is one deer.
Are there horses too, or is it just the deer?
Yes, there are horses too.
Oh, ma'am, may I borrow one of your horses to go find him?
She grabs a gun that was sitting in the corner.
Never mind. I'll just do deer. That's fine. I'll ride my venison. I'll ride my Rudolph.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna shoot you if you try to ride off too much.
Yeah, it's all right, ma'am. I'll just ride on with our Rudolph out there, the deer, the buck.
It's a doe.
The buck that lost its antlers already. And then I quickly go for it and try to.
Yep, make your check. Okay,
Yes!
yep. You do manage to ride the deer, and you do find the good old chubby man that is this woman's husband.
Howdy, sir.
Howdy. Why? Or hold on. Howdy. Why are you riding that there deer? Seems a little odd.
Because your woman in the built house over there said I couldn't borrow a horse, so I took a deer instead.
Seems logical. What might I be able to help you with?
Well, you might notice that I have a bullet in my boot.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
look like
got
something the
some
dog
other-
chewed up. You want some
I was-
help?
That would be mighty appreciated, thank you.
Too deep south.
Y'all.
The south is
Oh,
deep.
You want me to...
Anyway,
Oh,
yes. You
Okay.
go into he leads you back to the house. The deer, you have properly handled it to teach it how to stay this time. Learning from your past mistake. And the doctor patches you up and fight for control, because patching up is boring as shit. Strax! Our
Where
man of
on
the
down,
hour.
down, down. Hmm?
Our man of the hour is your continue. Let's see how many injuries you rack up this time.
Look at all of them.
I think you have been. Oh no, you have not been responsible for most of the injuries this time, or for all of them, but most of them, yes. Anyway,
The only
you
pain
are.
he didn't cause was the groin thing from running the deer.
And getting shot in the arm.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
yeah.
But yes, you come to and you are in a nice soft bed and you have bandages all over you. Your wounds do not feel, I mean, they feel painful still, but they also feel like they've been cleaned.
So do I know where these people are right now?
There's a chubby man who is putting away some bandages to your left. And then that's it. Wife's not around.
Oh boy, oh boy. I'm tempted to, do the Straxium special here. Is there a window nearby?
And the chubby man, yes, there is a window nearby. It's not open.
Damn it.
But the chubby guy goes, "Okay, now, how are you expecting to repay me for all these bandages and stuff, fella?"
Oh, it was you that did this? I don't remember a thing here.
Yeah, you was coming in riding on a deer, and you asked me for for my help.
Oh, damn, that doesn't sound like me at all. I must have been mighty wasted.
It's
I
quite
do have the
possible
taste
you
of
were.
whiskey on my mouth.
Mm.
I've got bank up in the carriage down the road. I'll pay you, but right now I'm feeling really hot, mister. Can you open the window?
I don't suppose why not. And he does open the window.
Alright, I'll fucking sprint out.
Okay. Roll me a check.
Oh, we're gonna end up in.
You're not proficient in that.
It's kind of, yeah, I'd sprint through a window to catch a squirrel. That's.
I'm
Is
not.
your skill actually squirrel catching?
I'm not letting you have this one.
Please, let him have this one.
No, because I know something better. As you go to jump through the window, you just fucking clothesline yourself in the goddamn diaphragm and knock the wind out of you. Fight for control over John, go!
Oh, jeez.
I love the idea that when we have a continued conversation with this guy, they're just like, why are you changing accents?
I expect it's Johnny and it's a female voice. What do you want?
Joker and Granny Kickass roll off, go!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay.
Alright, Joker, when you awaken, you are struggling for breath. And your lower chest hurts a lot.
What the hell?
And you are lying on the floor,
Alright,
looking
so I
up at a
look-
ceiling.
so I get up and I look, I see this chubby man, and it's like, can you explain what happened in the last, 10 seconds?
Well, you said you were feeling mighty hot, so I opened the window. And then you sprinting right into the goddamn windowsill.
Yeah, that sounds like. I look at the patching. I realize the pain's pretty much gone. It's like, how about we get you your payment?
That would be mighty fine, stranger.
So we're just gonna go out here a little bit past the apple orchard. My assistant that's driving the caravan has all my stuff on it, since kind of hard to carry more than a gun when you're walking around and doing things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're gonna go out there.
Yeah, hold on though. I'm gonna bring my gun just in case. Sometimes coyotes attack.
Of course. You know, you gotta worry about them squirrels and them swans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Luckily though, the squirrels mostly stay to the forests out east.
Right. Them swans, though.
Yeah, them swans will try to take over anything.
So we cut over to where the caravan is. You know, we're both walking, guns out.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get to the caravan, I look at the caravaneer. It's like, all right, so good old doctor here needs to get up onto the top to get the stuff out.
Well, I mean, I can get the stuff out for him.
No, well, no, it's fine, it's fine. You know, he can get the stuff out. It's just right there on top, right? He can get the stuff out.
Well, here, I can do that. Here, let me just get it out. How
He
much you
can,
want? How much of it do you want out?
you know, just some of the extra coin that I brought along, or just some slightly valuable stuff. You know, you see how many bandages are on me. Take a decent judgment.
Okay. Let me go sifting through here.
And could you say that the doctor is reasonably distracted by this?
No, he's still vigilant. Good old Doc is he knows a thing or two growing up on an orchard by himself. Ah, yes, okay. Here's a decent amount, Doc.
All right, here you go, Mr. Doctor. You know, it's like middleman the money to him.
He takes the coin from the ground.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Yep. Stopping by again
walking
sometime.
Of course.
Come on now, get back in the carriage, you.
Yeah. Just 1 second. I was gonna look at the might find what time of day is it?
It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You would judge from the position of the sun.
I just want to look at the night sun for a moment while we're not moving. No, it's always nice to take after risking your life so much. It's always nice to take in the sights. So I take in the sights for a moment. Is the doctor walking away?
Yep, he's about halfway to his house.
All right, I shoot him in the head.
Yes.
I succeed in shooting him.
Yep,
in the
you've
head.
shot him in the head. What in the absolute hell is wrong with you? This man patched up your wounds.
He's a he's a unioneer. He expected payment.
Bitch,
on
we
the
ain't
ground.
even in Civil War territory.
It don't
Now look,
matter.
I can do.
Still
I can cover up
unioneer.
one. I can tolerate one. But, and he now points a gun at you.
Hey, you get the money that he was about to take home.
No. You see,
And his gun.
no. You see,
And his wife.
I don't want her. And then he hits the reins and the horses start galloping off.
Alright, so I'm gonna take the shotgun and the money from the doctor I just shot. And then I'm going to shoot a spoke in the wagon. Nope.
Yeah, nope. Your shot goes astray, and by the time you go to load up that second shot to shoot, he's far too gone.
Yeah.
And yep, there it is. Roll
Fight
for
for control.
or fight for control.
Oh, excuse me.
I heard some sounds of surprise. Were people expecting me to shoot the doctor?
Pretty much,
Figure
yeah.
that's where you're getting from. Yeah.
Okay, Strax and Granny Kickass, roll off.
Yes.
Oh god, okay. Strax, as you come to, you look about down the road. You have a shotgun in your hands. A tiny pouch of coin. And you look down the roads and you see the body of the doctor who patched you up.
Oh hell yeah!
And it
I
is
do this
not
better when
moving.
I'm drunk. I'm gonna take his body. I'm gonna start dragging it back towards the house, and I'm gonna go woo. Try and call some coyotes.
You know what? Okay, you know what? Let's see if you can catch some animal attention.
It's a dead body, and I'm shouting a woo. That should be good.
I know, you gotta get that lung power though, man. You know what? I'll allow this.
Thank you.
I'll allow this because it was so close. Yep, okay, a tiny band of, about 3 coyotes show up.
I'm knock on the door. Do I hear footsteps coming?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I'm gonna open the door before she can answer, throw the body in, hold it open for the coyotes.
Are you sure you have the strength to haul this guy?
I'm dragging him.
Yeah, you're dragging him. Dragging him is not throwing.
I meant like.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Oh,
Trying to. It's more like a flop.
okay. I'll allow that. You flop the body in there, and the coyotes go after it. And she starts screeching, and she goes, "Ah! Now where the fuck is my gun?"
And can I shoot her in the leg?
Yes, for some odd reason, you have a second bullet loaded. Or for some odd reason, you have a bullet loaded into this
God,
shotgun.
I'm terrible.
Yep, you shot her in the leg. Motherfucker! She collapses onto the ground and starts flopping about as the coyotes devour her and her husband.
Well, that's 2 down.
You wrote Joker too.
Holy shit.
It's not what I had in mind, but it worked.
This is not what I had in mind. This is... You fucking derailed the entire... You had a chance to steer this back on the rails that you wanted to, but no. No, instead, you saw that you were going off the rails and decided to go off the cliff that the rails were on instead.
Yeah, I'm done here.
Okay, you're done?
Pass.
Okay. Fight for control of John. Granny Kickass, as you come to, you are witnessing 3 coyotes killing the fat woman that you borrowed the deer from. Well, borrowed in quotes. And also her husband.
Oh God, there's a big murder scene here. Was there
Yeah.
like a call bell, or I mean, there's no phones, but it's like
There was a call bell, yes.
gotta like call the sheriff or whoever. Gotta figure out this whole crime scene here.
Yep. Okay. Well, there is a bit of there's you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna make this really convenient, despite the fact that it hasn't been invented yet. Yes, there is a buzzer for the sheriff. It's past the coyotes.
Like a taser buzzer or like a doorbell?
Like a button that you push and then it buzzes the sheriff.
Oh, okay.
A doorbell buzzer? Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm a
like
moron.
to
I
get
forgot.
into
I
your
forgot
apartment.
doorbells could be called buzzers.
You have one.
I have an intercom. That's not a buzzer.
It is a buzzer. The button I press is a buzzer. Anyways.
Yes.
Okay, so we called the sheriff.
And yep, he comes over, but the wait is mighty long. So, fight for control, go.
Oh, come on, I haven't been...
You know what? Okay. That's true. You haven't really gotten a lot of control. Fine, I'll give you one more.
Okay.
Haven't given you a chance to murder people with
Having
coyotes.
I
yeah.
am like the one
Yeah.
innocent person. I have no idea what... I think I have a guess of what at least one of your obsessions are. I have no idea... Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I bet I can
innocent
tell
in all
you.
this.
I bet I can tell you which one you have no idea who's their obsession. And it's
Probably
probably
not
Strax. Strax is probably the one that you have no fucking clue about.
I probably won't, no.
Okay, so,
Very intrigued.
but yes, the sheriff has arrived. He is a actually well-built middle-aged man. And he hops off his horse. And he takes a look at the scenery and goes, "Oh dear. Oh
No,
dear
my
God,
deer's
now
still
what?"
tied out to the front. But...
-5 points.
Hey, you set it up.
That doesn't mean you have to spike it.
Absolutely what it means.
But yes, he just surveys the crime scene. Now, did you see what happened here before this happened?
Well, last thing I remember was the good doctor patched me up, and then somehow I ended up outside of the house. I walked back in the house, and I saw Mr. and Mrs. Doctor on the floor, blood everywhere, and coyotes just eating them.
Oh man, you may have left the door open too long and the coyotes must have snuck in there. That's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Mr. and Mrs. Long were some of the greatest apple growers that we'd ever had. It'll be a shame to report their death. Thank you for telling us about this, mister.
Not a problem, sir. If you don't need me for anything, I'm gonna go ahead and go. But it'd be alright if I take one of their horses. No offense, but they ain't gonna need it anymore. And I'll take good care of the horse.
You know what, stranger? I suppose that you is right.
Alright. Good day to you, and have a good day. And yeah,
Good
gonna go
day.
ahead
Good day to you, sir. Good day to you.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the horses and gallop away.
Okay.
I not in the direction that I came from. Just gonna continue. What direction are we going? West?
Yep.
Okay, gonna continue west then.
Down the
Full
Oregon Trail.
gallop. Well, I didn't know if the orchard was still west or if we had like backtracked at all. So
You were at the orchard.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we were going more west than that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so gonna try finding a big city.
Yep. Okay, and there is a big city, but it's quite a ride out, and you know what's boring?
Yep.
Just riding out. So, fight for control of John for when he gets to the big city. Go.
Where's my MP now?
Oh my God, Strax.
Yes.
You waken, and you're on horseback, riding into a much bigger city. You know what? We're not gonna call it the Big Apple. We're just gonna call it the Big Squash.
Mm.
The big squirrel.
Oh no, that's a different city.
They got any markets around here?
They do. They have quite a bit of marketplace endeavors.
That's good to know. I'm gonna buy myself some squashel sauce.
Squashel sauce.
Some squash sauce.
Okay, you have very little coin.
That'd be
Well, I
called
don't care. I'm
pumpkin
still gonna
puree.
buy with the last of it.
Mm. You managed to buy enough to feed you for about a couple days.
All right, all right. I ain't gonna be eating it, but all right.
I ain't gonna be.
So.
eating it. Oh god.
Who all's around? Are there any people that like horses?
There's a shit ton of people that like horses. You see horses all up and down the streets. Streets plural. That's how big this western town is.
Oh, fucking cool. Is there anybody specifically that looks at a horse and their eyes gleam? They just want to pet it.
I guess there's a dude out, getting ready to saddle up.
Let's go talk to that dude. I'm gonna go walk over. Howdy.
Okay. Howdy there, God, I've run, you know what? Fuck it. Oi. Oi.
See you like horses, eh? Got a mighty
Oh.
fine horse you might want to pet?
Oh yes, I do like me some horses myself, yes.
You want to pet my horse?
Buddy,
Yeah,
that
you
was-
know it. You know what? I reckon, yeah, I can bet your horse.
Oh, give it a nice good pet, mate.
I love
And before he does
Did
that,
you
let
go
me.
Australian?
I'm gonna sleight of hand some squash sauce on his hand.
Okay. Let's get that roll.
I assume horses do like squash sauce.
I also assume that horses like squash. Yep, you managed to put a dabble of squash sauce on the dude's hand. Just a dab though.
Alrighty.
And he reaches out, he starts petting it, and yep, the horse bites him.
Oh god.
Oi, crikey!
Oh damn, you were too aggressive, mate. Fucking-
I didn't expect your horse. I didn't expect your horse to be so aggressive, mate.
Oh, she's a nice, peaceful bloke. I don't know what you done did. You stared at her wrong.
Well, listen. Yeah. Well, listen.
Because he went British or some shit. I don't know.
I was trying to go Cockney. And then you went Australian, and now I can't do not Australian. So that was a full-on snort, I heard.
Sorry, I need the cocaine to keep the story going.
Not even surprised at this point. Not even surprised. Oi. Oi, you can not have such an aggressive horse there. I pet her all gentle-like you're supposed to. I did the proper, treatments and whatnot.
You know, man, I don't know why she's so aggressive towards you. I just got this horse right here. She's real peaceful. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Can I? I'm a. Hmm.
He went deep south.
I'm gonna need no. Okay.
You went deep Texas there. Okay. So, oi, but yeah, mate. I mean, you can't just, you can't just, have. That was such an aggressive horse.
It must be something. You must be smelling something bizarre. Horse don't like it. Can I sleight of hand some squash on?
You know what? Come back to me when
Squash
you.
on his nipple.
Okay, you know what? I need you to roleplay how you're gonna pass this off though, because he's definitely gonna notice that.
Yeah, I got this. I don't fucking got this.
I don't know. I haven't seen your roll yet.
Oh yeah.
Nope, you don't got this.
This is what we need, that nat 6.
Yep, you just take a nice big old scoop of squash and just slap it right on his nipple. Right on his shirt.
And oh, I'm passed out now. I can't put him in a full Nelson. Okay.
Oh, what is this? Okay, what's this being drawn? Strax?
It's not me.
Joker?
What? I'm not doing anything. I'm reading the path.
You're all guilty. Minus.
Rise of the Rune Lords right now.
It's me.
Okay. Why are you playing Rise of the Rune Lords?
I'm not playing. I'm reading. I have the book.
Oh, okay. It's a good book. Anyway. Dear God, that fucking horse drawing. Yep. Okay, so fight for control of John. Go.
I don't even know how much I even have at this point. Right.
Okay, Granny Kickass. When you awaken, you see the horse you took is biting on this dude's chest.
Oh my god.
And he's like, the damn! Oh, crikey! This sumbitch be trying to take my... Oh god, that's not even an accent. Oh, crikey, this... Oh, crikey! This sumbitch is been trying to take me, me kangaroos.
Okay, so now
What world did I end up in? Cause sworn I was in the West.
Hey, mate, take control of your horse, or else I will take control of it for you.
Well, in all fairness, it's not even my horse.
Well, then that makes you a right on. God damn it! That makes you a right on horse thief, mate.
No, I borrowed it. I did not steal it. The officer said I could have it. I didn't know it was a biter.
Yeah, well, I'll just be taking you into this office, sir. And we'll be seeing what he says. And
Hey,
the dude
if you
has...
want this horse as, just to be good neighbors, I'd gladly let you have the horse.
Okay, I'll take this horse.
I prefer Broncos myself. This thing seems a little bit, wild maybe, but not in the type I need. I mean, this is a city. You guys got competitions like that?
Oh, yeah, mate, we have competitions like that.
Any of them nearby?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
you just basically
happening
go...
soon?
Happening soon. Oh, yeah, there's one happening right now, mate. Over down on, don't know why I'm getting real friendly with you suddenly, considering that your horse darn near bit my nipple off. But,
I gave you the horse's payment. That's why we're friendly now.
yeah, I suppose it's fair. This horse looks like it could fetch a decent price.
And then it bites him again.
It got all the squash sauce. Oh, also, Granny Kickass, your hand is covered in squash sauce.
I just kind of quietly, for some odd reason, just kind of wipe it on my pants without, just kind of subtly, like, you don't see
Okay.
that. Like, yeah, okay.
But yeah, mate, you go a couple streets over to the right, and then you go down the alley, and inside there you'll probably meet Mickey's Tavern. And inside Mickey's Tavern, mate, there's going to be a nice big old rodeo going on.
Well, that horse has really been giving you too much trouble and all that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and you have fun with that horse. I'm gonna go check out this Mickey's Tavern place then, and maybe I'll see you there, maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go over to this bar, tavern, pub, thingy. Good day to you.
Oh, I love the fact. I love the fact that not only am I not monitoring my chat, but that's no reason. But anyway, I love the fact that I'm not recording what's going on in the Roll20 chat either. So we get gems like Strax trying to defend himself, saying that he wanted to go Aaron Cartman style and try to get the horse to bite someone's dick off. But then he realized how fucked up it was, and so he went nipple instead. Like, that's not fucked up.
You alright there, Joker?
No.
Everyone is fucking dying.
Secretly, this is Sin trying to kill us so that he can get a new cast for the Hall Shell show.
I don't have anyone to even try to replace you guys with, so... I wouldn't be trying to kill you. Plus, you guys are the ones doing this to yourselves! I'm just a game master here. You guys are the ones choosing to shoot people and have horses bite nipples off and calling the sheriff like a good citizen.
Look, was there any part of this that you actually expected so far?
No. No, there wasn't. I mean, maybe the call to the sheriff, sure. But that's closest that I can do. Anyway.
See now why Surprise Fucker was like, we need Strax.
Yes, we did need Strax for Surprise Fucker. But, anyway.
Although it did end pretty good either way.
Mm-hmm. But, Granny Kickass, okay, you do indeed find Mickey's Tavern. And it has kind of a dilapidated sign up front. It says Icky's Tavern, but you can see kind of the outline of the M.
Okay.
And also the
before I
E
pass
is...
out real quick, is there a sign-up sheet that I can sign?
You're gonna willingly pass out.
No, but usually that's boring and...
Yeah, signing up for a rodeo is pretty boring. You are right. Yeah, there's a sign-up sheet. You go in there's a bunch of roughnecks brawling, playing cards, drinking, and then there's a sign-up sheet against the wall.
Yeah, just walk in like I own the place and put my name on there and... Yep.
Have a beer to pass the time.
Yep.
Oh shit, I'm going southern.
We're Australian now.
Crikey! Oh god, I will go ahead and apologize for Australians.
Kangaroo
Not for
boys.
Australians, but to Australians.
Antimego.
And to Mega for the deep Texas comment. And to the people in the southern United States for my deep South comment. And I'm a piece of shit. Okay, let's just have a fight for control of John.
Ditto.
I feel like we just need to apologize for all of Australia and for all of Texas. Then
The
Humanity,
world. We
really.
apologize to everyone of the world.
Yeah. Except the white people.
except the white people.
Because we can't apologize to them. Because we're too white for that. But, yes, okay,
Oh, I
Joker,
get it. You're too privileged. Huh?
I am too privileged to apologize to the people who are also too privileged. But yes, Joker, you have come to, and you're on a bowl. There's no easy way to tell you that, but you're on a bowl. And
Oh,
you're
even
inside a big arena. It's your usual typical rodeo that you see.
Well, thankfully, I was a horse rider in the war, so I understand a little bit about controlling a mangy creature.
Yep, you hear the call bell. 3, 2, 1, yay-how! They release that bucking bull. The steer starts kicking and flailing and trying to buck you off, and I need me that, whatever check you're gonna use to stay on this thing.
I fail.
You do fail. And the last thing you see before someone else takes control is a nice wooden ball.
It's a wooden bowl, or is it...
Wooden wall.
Okay.
As in, you slammed into a fence or something.
Right.
He slammed into the walls of the rodeo.
I gotta get myself a new keyboard.
Strax and Joker roll off. Oh, well, okay, never mind. You don't you don't black out. You feel a face full of pain.
Oh, shit. So I get up, and is the steer still, like...
The
am I still
steer,
stuck in the arena?
You're still stuck in the arena, but the steer is getting distracted by a couple rodeo clowns.
Well, I exit the ring, and the thing is like, well, that was a horrible idea. However, I had it.
Yeah, but you
And
did
then-
mighty good, fella, trying to stay on that bull.
Yeah,
Y-
I rode on bulls against the Unioneers.
Damn Unioneers.
Trying
Whoa.
to take away my rat slaves, my squirrel slaves.
Yeah, they done took away the worst slaves of them all. Possums. They took away our possum slaves.
Aw, damn. Possums did some good work for us back in the day. I heard there's some possum soldiers on the field too.
They were, yeah. We used them to, spread all that smallpox.
Yeah. Sad to see them go.
Yeah, mighty damn shame. But anyway, yeah, fella. You handled
Yes.
that quite well, and so I was wondering.
Yeah.
You know, one of my rodeo clowns is, he's getting on in years, and he's feeling pretty bad. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. I'm not even going to say that response in the chat.
Please don't.
But, yeah, fella, one of my rodeo clowns, he's getting kind of on in years. He's, we're thinking of replacing him, and you look like you handled yourself pretty damn well out there.
Of course. So you're offering me a job here to be a rodeo clown.
Yes, I am.
All right. I'll be a rodeo clown.
All right, then. Yeah, well, it's been a while since I've done this, really. So, I guess you're gonna have to go through the born process, paperwork, and then get your uniform from the back.
Oh shit. And it just like goes to sign paperwork.
And as you sign in paperwork, fight for control of Django.
I like cuisine. Okay.
Alright, what is it?
I do not know what that's a reference to.
Iron Chef.
Yes.
I don't watch Iron Chef.
Oh.
I grew up on it, so I'm partially offended. But I
Every
also
time you
grew up
say
on
go vote, it's like that's what he pictures him going, I like cuisine.
it. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was picturing too. Or
Okay, so
more
not alone.
specifically, like a WarioWare game. This is all just
Start.
WarioWare mini games.
This is WarioWare Wild West. Oh my shit. Okay, for the first time ever, all three of you roll d6s. Well, fuck. Yep, okay, Shax. As you come to,
Also known as McFuck in the head.
My God.
you are you see some you're in this arena, okay, and there's a bucking steer, tearing ass on it, and you're on the sidelines, and there's a cowpoke trying to stay on this steer. And eventually he does get kicked off, yes. And as he gets flung off, the bull is starting to go for the gore. And as you take a quick access of your surroundings, you realize you're in a rodeo clown outfit.
Huh. I'm mighty confused right now. Where'd that guy's nipple go?
Somewhere?
I checked my pockets for his nipple.
You do not have his nipple.
Alright. I still got squash?
For some odd reason, as you're taking a quick look at your oh no, that was on your other pants. No, you don't have any squash.
Oh. Oh well. So there's this bull, right, and it's trying to gore this dude.
Yep, and you're in a rodeo clown outfit, and you see another rodeo clown in there with you who's starting to spring into action.
Yeah, I'll go help him out real quick.
The
bull.
I was about to say, who? Okay, what are you gonna do to help the bull out?
Oh God.
God, bulls don't bite, do they?
I mean, they can, but they have a much better weapon. They have a couple much better weapons at their access.
Oh, I know. I'll do this all deceptive like. I will fend the horns off from the cowboy, but I'm not going to try and push the bull back. I'll, like, grab it by the horns, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm saying interesting, okay. I am intrigued. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Yep, okay. You steer that bull's horns perfectly away from this dude, and he starts scrambling up to get away.
No. I'm going to steer it towards his nipple.
Oh, okay, make me a check. Okay, well, nope. Unfortunately, the bull has hit your nipple in retaliation.
Fuck, I needed that.
I mean, he didn't bite it. No, he just slammed into it with his face.
Okay.
But fight for control of Django. Granny Kickass. As you regain consciousness, you are in the sort of changing room for your for some sort of weird job, and as you look down, you're wearing a rodeo clown outfit.
All right.
And you look at the terrible. Oh, and also you feel a lot of pain in your nipple.
I like how his head slammed into specifically one.
Yep. It's a big bull, but that was some damn precise steering to get it, get it to
Did you
not.
draw blood or is it just sore?
It's sore.
Okay, I look around for maybe some ice or something to like just kind of hold it on there.
Yeah, there's a bucket of ice available in the corner.
Alright. Anybody around in the like a dressing room? You said.
Yeah, there is one other man in there.
Kind of blacked out for a second. So, did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. You kept the mighty bull's horns from piercing that brave cowpoke there, and then for some odd reason it seemed like you lost your grip and the bull head-butted your nipple. It was a true miracle of just plain old dumb luck. Well, unluck in this case, but yeah, you got full on headbutting right in the nipple.
Hmm.
Kind of amazing too, considering how big a bull's skull is. You are a bona fide. Well, you're just a disaster. But you saved that guy's
Well-
life. And that's all that
Well-
matters. You saved that guy's life, and then I had to save yours.
Hey, if nipple is the only thing that hurts, I consider that a win. I mean, I've had worse. In just this little week alone.
Oh, really?
Or the last hour and a half. But, mhm.
It's probably only been like 5 hours, really, in the entire game.
Oh,
This has
in-
been
in
very
that-
weird.
In his time, okay.
Yeah. In actual time, it's been like maybe 5 or 6 hours that this all has happened.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, there's still more, stuff to do today, though, right? More training?
Yeah, there is. We just came in here to, freshen up and get ready for the training. But there are no more actual rodeos today, no.
Oh, well, that's alright.
I mean, hey,
I-
hey, you did your job. You did your part, though. Or do you not remember that?
Nah, I don't remember much.
Well, you
I-
rode
I-
in. That bull there, you bucked him and you handled his bucks and his flails for so long that, well, that's what got you this gig.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
As a clown.
yeah, you impressed the boss.
Alright. Well, if we're done here for the day, is there... I mean, what do you guys usually do after work?
Well, I mean, I go home to my wife.
Can I also do that?
He looks like he's about to punch you in the face.
Joke! It's a joke! Right.
Yeah, you just watch it.
Um,
You watch your tongue there, fella.
But no,
I mean, you could go to Madame Maxine's whorehouse.
well, I wouldn't do that. Might have two other lives that would, but I wouldn't do that.
2 other lives?
Oh, yeah, there's times where I just, there's times in my life where I just don't remember what happened.
Yeah, it seems to be. Anyway, you could go to one of any other taverns, really.
Now, do they have any of those, simulated bulls. You know, it's not a real bull, but it bucks like one.
They have those in any place?
Well, yeah, I mean it used to be like a rocking horse, but they made it for adults, and it they made it like a bull. And these people pull strings and stuff to make it seem like an actual bull that you're riding.
No, we don't have any of those. I mean,
Out of character, they did exist in the West, but
yeah, but this town doesn't have them and hasn't heard of them.
it's a city. I thought I'd try it. All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
It's the
it
big
is a city.
tumbleweed.
Yep, the big tumbleweed. Well,
I
the
thought
big
we were the
squash, but
squash.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the idea that
Can't put tumbleweed on some guy's nipple.
When you're in control, you can go hunt for a tumbleweed to put on some guy's nipple.
No, I said I can't. Not that I'm.
Oh, okay.
tumbleweed.
I was defending the choice of the big squash.
That's a good choice. It's a good choice.
Well, it's probably dark, but I think I'm gonna go find like a watering hole to soak out the day.
All
Get
right,
some
fella.
mud off of me. Mm-hmm.
Take it easy now.
Yep.
And, you know what? We'll call it there. Okay, so judgment time. Now we all reveal our skills and our obsessions. Granny Kickass, what are your 2 skills?
Sleight of hand and animal handling.
And what was your obsession?
I wanted to become a rodeo star.
Oh, you got damn close. Yeah, I would say that obsession is fulfilled. All right, Joker.
My 2 skills were writing and shooting, and my obsession was that I was traumatized by the war and I wanted to shoot people that looked anything like someone from the Union.
Well, given that, I mean, you shot maybe one guy that was wearing blue, so
I tried.
you did try. Okay, Strax, what are your 2 skills?
This is very similar to Granny's sleight of hand and animal catchering.
Catchering?
Yes,
Catchering.
he actually worded it like that. Animal catchering. I even asked for clarification, and he did clarify that he was correct the first time. So, okay, what was your obsession?
John's goal was to get people bitten by animals.
And you accomplished that quite a bit. Especially with the coyote
Oh god.
fiasco. So again, I will have to go with Strax for victory, for first place. Granny Kickass, hell of a good second place. Hell of a good second place. And then Joker, yeah, I mean, your goal was okay, I guess, but didn't feel,
setting to shoot Unioneers.
yeah, not as good as getting animals bitten and getting animals to bite people and then, becoming a rodeo star. But you gave us some damn good moments, like you basically let Strax fulfill his goal.
Yeah, I was
With
gonna do that anyway.
Oh, you were gonna shoot him anyway? Oh my god, you fucking savages.
And when Granny called the sheriff, you were about to make her pass out, and if you did, I was gonna roll for that and try and shoot the sheriff.
I had a feeling too.
I was tempted.
Oh my lord. You're the good one among us.
I'm the one that is actually proficient in shooting.
Yeah, now, for the last 10 minutes, I guess we can discuss the other business that we need to attend to, which is the D&D sessions, the D&D campaign that's going to happen. I mean, I pretty much posted my rules.
Right.
There's no session next week because it's holiday, right?
I think I'm available, but yeah, no, there's not going to be a session next week. Xanathar's Guide to Everything comes out for people like me who got it through Amazon and stuff and didn't order it for through a hobby shop.
I'm
And
getting the book on the 21st as well.
mm-hmm. And so this week, well, the week, whatever, you know what I mean, will be spent basically looking through it and getting characters together and stuff. But well, actually, hold on. How do I deafen people? Alright, Joker, you know what, deafen yourself.
Okay.
Because this discussion already took place between me and Strax and Granny Kickass.
I will deafen myself then.
Okay, so I'm also gonna. Okay,
Alright.
so so we're actually gonna throw a little bit of a curveball here.
Cool.
Granny Kickass is thinking of getting into running games.
Alright.
And so she is coming up with a short, like 1 month or so campaign, and she is willing to give that a shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the possibility is we will do her campaign before we delve into the absolute holy shit, it's going to be long. Hopefully it's going to be long, yeah. Hell shell, modern day.
Right.
We'll have to discuss it as the week goes on, but like I
This might
already
also require Xanathar book too. Maybe.
yes, yours most likely does.
I mean, are we off stream yet, or what's up with that?
That's up to her. She's the
Well, no,
she's
I'm
the
talking
runner.
about right now. Are we off
Oh,
stream?
oh no, not yet. Hold on. Let's stop.